Hello, I'm OJ Borge, back here at the World of Zwift HQ to bring you another thrilling instalment of your favourite show all about the wonderful world of Watopia and beyond. So let's see what we've got in store for you today. We look ahead to another exciting season of Zwift Racing League action, get the inside track on the Makuri Islands Flatland Loop ahead of its ZRL debut. It's week 6 of Zwift Academy, which means Matt Lieto is here to break it down for us. Your friend and mine, Shayne Gaffney, brings us the latest workout of the week and improve your Zwift knowledge with another edition of A-Zwift. Hopefully you enjoyed last week's episode from the Zwift house at the UCI World Championships in Flanders. If you subscribe to the channel, the Zwift channel, you'll get an alert whenever a new episode is live. So I'll give you a little moment to do that whilst I look back at some of the photos of me and all my friends in Flanders. Oh, there you go. We were having such a good time together. Wonderful people, wonderful times. Look how good we look. Well, that one wasn't supposed to be in there. That was a personal photo. There's plenty going on this week in the world of Zwift, so we've packaged them up for you in a section that's name. I can never remember the name of it. Anyway, here's what's going on this week in the world of Zwift. The Black Celebration Series is on. The series highlights the vibrance and joy that the Black community brings to Zwift. As October marks Black History Month in the UK, Ireland and the Netherlands, what better way to celebrate than by riding and running together alongside prominent figures such as Aurélien Raphael, Kofi Shea, Jules Walker, Women of Colour Cycling Collective and Sir Mo Farah. There'll be more about the Black Celebration Series coming up in the world of Zwift throughout October, as well as on the Power Up podcast. So, to find out more about what the next month has in store and learn about our amazing partners, Sporting Equals, check out the links below. Once again, the Ironman World Championships in Kona, Hawaii have been postponed. It's been over 2 years since the Ironman World Champs have taken place. To fill the void, though, Zwift is hosting 17 Hours of Kona on the race's original date, which is October the 9th. Pros will lead social rides and runs throughout a 17-hour period starting 7 a.m. Hawaiian when the start cannon would have gone off on race day. Why 17 hours, I hear you ask? Well, 17 hours is the cut-off time given to all athletes competing in Kona. Fresh from racing in Belgium at the UCI Road World Champs, ZRL racer Josh Loudon has taken to the track and broken the women's hour record with a distance of 48.405 kilometres. Josh is a team member of Team Drops Le Col and made her successful attempt at the Velodrome Suisse in Switzerland. Smashed it. Registration is open for the 2021 Zwift Academy Run programme, with workouts available from Monday, October the 4th. ZA Run gives you the tools and know how to train effectively and get after those goals. Group runs and structured workouts build your endurance and speed, while the community will bring all that support that you need. By graduating from Zwift Academy Run, there is a chance to be considered for the Zwift Academy Run team. The 6 athletes selected for the 2020 ZA Run team have just competed in the 2021 Berlin Marathon. Their race day experience was the culmination of a 20-week training programme. If you'd like to see how they got on, you can check out the short film series in the links below. And while you're there, head on over to the sign-up link and get after it. The latest season of the Zwift Racing League is approaching faster than Canyon Esports on a team time trial. So with that in mind, I gathered some of the brightest minds from the Zwift Racing family to see what this season has in store. So it turns out everyone is together here in Belgium, so I've gathered the Zwift Brain Trust to talk about the new ZRL season. Dave, Hannah, Matt, look at us all together here. No one's on Zoom.
It's lovely to kind of, there's no delay, is there? Or is there?
No, there's no delay. Thought I'd throw that one in there. Listen, it's great to get together to talk about this new season. And let's do just that, because the ZRL is back, Dave.
We are so excited to move into really phase 2, I would say. The teams have refined things. The league has changed up a bit. We've got some new partners that we're excited about. It's going to be awesome.
And Hannah, looking at the racing as well, we've got a 6-race season. There's new worlds. Everyone's looking like they want to really bring this on.
And coming out of this off-season as well, one team time trial is in there on race 5, a new world to open things up on race 1, which I think is really exciting that no one's raced on it before in this format, in the ZRL. So this will throw up some exciting racing, the tactics, what a team's going to employ. It's going to be great.
And of course, it's going to be on GCN as well. It's going to be on the GCN YouTube channel. So we've got a brand new audience, or an expanded audience, to kind of educate, inform, and entertain.
Hannah, we've had an off-season. It's the first
We
big
have.
off-season all the way through the summer. No one's raced, not officially. I'm sure they've been doing their things. What difference do you think that'll mean when we come back?
It's huge for riders. Those who've maybe changed teams, they've got new teams, they need to go off in the off-season, ride together, work on their weaknesses, look back at where maybe they fell short on some points in the previous season so that they can come into this upcoming season and hit the ground running. Especially working on that team time trial, if you're with a new team, it's really important to make sure that you've got everything dialed, you're well drilled, you've got a good formation within the team, because that's where you can lose a lot of points.
We've seen Hino dominate the women's team for the past 3 seasons. They won all 3 seasons so far. Do you think they're going to be the dominant team again?
I think they're going to be the team to beat, but for the first time last season, they were beaten in a couple of events, weren't they? Or at least one event, and the points differential has slowly narrowed. So I think we're seeing that more of a level kind of playing field, and I think they're going to be looking over their shoulders.
Caroline Williams is moving to Canyon from Hino. She's a perennial top 10 finisher. Any team that brings 3 of those riders is going to be in the driver's seat. Hino really loses out with this team time trial change because they were dominant and they won every single
They could
one
bank that,
we've
couldn't
had.
they, every time? Yeah.
Right. So now they obviously lose that advantage.
So with the men's then, do you look past Canyon winning again this year? Do you think they can hold on to a 4th season?
Well, so that's what's great. There's a real parity right now with the men. I would never bet against Canyon, and I think that they, much like Hino, have proven that they deserve to be considered in that top tier. They're the gold standard, no doubt, but I think you're going to see teams like Saris, they are right there on that threshold. They just need to catch a break, and I think it's like bike racing in general, right? You just need every now and then to catch a break, and Canyon has to keep holding off this really strong field.
Well, I can't wait. And I'm going to put you all on the spot. Who's winning this season, men's and women's? Come on, Matt. Hannah, you can go first.
Yeah, let Hannah go first.
Women's, I'm going to go with Movistar E-Team for the
okay.
women's.
And what
I
about
think
men's?
they are going to really dominate. They're going to improve from last year. For me, the men's, I still think Canyon are going to take the victory.
I think Hino, regardless of what I just said, I think they're going to do it again, but I think it'll be even closer. And for the men, Kirkmare.
Oh, I like all of those, and I think I'm going to take a little mix of that for sure. I'm going to go Canyon men again, but I cannot believe that you leave Hino sitting on the table for me.
Putting
I
a bit
think
more
Hino
pressure on
will
them.
do it again. This team has been so phenomenal. There's the gold standard. They're the platinum standard.
Oh, okay.
So they've done, yeah, I mean, they've won just about everything that they could win, and I think they do it again.
So, excited with that. We cannot wait for the new season to start of the ZRL. You can watch it on the GCN Racing channel Monday nights. The flag drops on the first race of the latest season of the Zwift Racing League Premier Division on Monday, October 11th, with the Community Division races following on Tuesdays. Now, over the course of the season, we'll be getting the inside track on the following week's parcours from one of our resident experts, a must for any ZRL racer, not least when week 1's course is the first ever race around the Makuri Islands Flatland Loop.
Everybody, Nathan Guerra here, and welcome to the Rider Recon for the Zwift Racing League Season 2021-22, race number 1. We're out on the Flatland Loops on the new map of Makuri Islands. We're looking at 3 laps of 12.8 kilometers for Premier Division and AB in the community, and 2 laps of that same course for the C's and the D's in the Community League. We're also looking at 2 sprint points per lap. So be on the watch out for those intermediate locations, as those are key moments for the team to pick up points and try and win on the day. All right, let's get on course, and immediately from the start, it is a left-hand turn into a downhill 4% negative gradient, actually. Find yourself in the pack and relax, because it's not going to be too difficult to hang on from here until the first sprint point. As we head into the first sprint point, one thing to definitely think about is that aero power-ups today, they're going to be king. Just the reality of this course, each one of the main sections to grab points out there is going to be sprint points. The feather and the drafting power-up, feather going to be used mainly for breakaways on the significant climb that is actually in the middle of the course. The drafting power-up is a counter power-up today. You are countering anything that is happening that you don't have control over, that you need to get a little bit of extra speed out of, and then either counter or follow wheels. Now, for the first sprint out on the country sprint, you're going to need to be watching out for the right-hand bend before you can really see that sprint banner within sight. It's about 600 meters to go. From there, you want to be within the top 10 or so and starting to open things up. Maybe not front wheel just as of yet. It's about 300 meters to go right before you really actually see the green pylon. Right before then, I would say about 50 to 100 meters out, you open it up full on into your sprint. Immediately following the country sprint, there's actually 4 kilometers uphill until you hit the highest point on course, which also has the next sprint point. For those that are looking to make this a breakaway race, don't want a final sprint to the line on a downhill, this is your opportunity. You want to make the race hard, and you got some matches to burn in a team, especially if a couple of riders you have on your team that want to get away, this is the section each lap. Now, going toward the next sprint in the village at the top of this climb, you're going to be looking for the fishing village. You'll go through there and into the forest. And then you're actually going to hit a very sharp gradient for going into a sprint as you leave the forest and head toward the village. Be on the watch out for a sharp right-hand turn into the village. That is actually where you want to open up your sprint. You're going to want to be amongst a top 5 to 10 crowd, sprinting it out from that first corner forward, all in. Now for the 2.5 kilometers to the lap finish banner, you're not going to get away here. The pack is just going to be going way too fast. If it's a larger pack, if it is a whittled down situation, you get a little bit of a gap. If you can punch and gain more speed than they can punch, downhills on Zwift are an amazing time to gain time. Now the downhill to the finish line is a very different kind of sprint because how much speed is going to be building up right until you hit that banner section. This is not going to be a long drawn out sprint. It's really going to be about who can position, find as much rest as they possibly can right before the line, and then kick right there with about 200 meters to go. It'll be feathering, backing off the pedals, and then kicking and backing off the pedals, being perfectly in the draft, and then boom, right to that last second, hitting it perfectly to that finish line. Good luck, everybody. That's the Rider Recon. Makuri Islands, we're on the Flatland Loop this week. I'm so excited. Zwift Racing League 2021-22, Season 1. Have a ton of fun, everybody. Make sure to check out our broadcast as well for the community over on Zwift Community Live. And we'll see you out there. Ride on.
I, for one, am very excited to have a few loops around the flatland on the Makuri Islands. And for those wondering, I'll be riding for Canyon Coalition again this season, and I've already been seeing some impressive gains thanks to my Zwift Academy training. And talking of ZA, ZA Road is coming to an end, but you can still sign up for the run and try academies. So, with that in mind, it's time again where I kick back and let Matt Lieto take the reins as he shows us what Week 6 of ZA has in store.
It's a big week in the world of Zwift Academy, but don't worry, I'm here to guide all you lucky viewers through everything you need to know. Here's what's coming up.
We'll be breaking down the ZA baseline run and the first workout. We'll be speaking to the creator of the ZA Run program, Terrence Mahan. The awesome Kelly Ruck gets her ZA Run journey underway. We'll be checking in on how our ZA Run team got on at the Berlin Marathon. And OJ and Erica L tackle Zwift Academy Road Workout 6.
If you're wondering why I'm down here at the track, it's because ZA Run is here, and I just couldn't help myself.
This week there are 2 sessions that are available for group workouts, the baseline run and the first workout. The baseline run is a 5-kilometer effort that will give you a picture of your fitness at the start of the program. You won't be able to graduate without completing this, so make sure you sign up. The first workout is called Alternating Hill Repeats. It's more enjoyable than it sounds, I promise. You'll start with the warm-up before 4 sets of 1-minute inclines that simulate uphill efforts, followed by 2 minutes at a slightly lower incline.
This workout is a great way to build strength and endurance in the legs, a perfect building block for Zwift Academy and beyond. Let me know how you did in the comments below.
The creator of the ZA Road program, Terrence Mahan, has trained Olympians, national champions, and some of the best runners on the planet. Believe me when I say he's a living legend in the running world. Earlier, I caught up with him to find out how he constructed the ZA Run program. Terrence, thanks so much for joining me. You're the man behind the running program. Can you tell us a little bit about how you designed it?
This is going to be my second year of doing the ZA Run program. And, you know, it was a bit of a gamble last year with throwing in a lot of intervals and speed work. A lot of people got PRs at the end of the season. And so I'm really just using this next season to continue that process and bring out some special workouts that I've used over the years with both myself and my athletes. And excited to see how the 2021 crowd likes it.
So there's a long and a short version to each of those workouts. Tell us a little bit about why you did that and what the benefit is.
Last year, we did a bit of a mix and match where we had a handful of long ones and a handful of short ones. So this year it was just like, hey, let's give the option and do both. So long workout, staying the same like last year, but tightening it up on the short one. What does that mean? Slightly less intervals, but the methodology is all the same. Maybe a little bit less tempo, a little tighter on the warm up and warm down. But the general gist of it is to get that good 5K training stimulus out of whatever program you pick.
Terrence, thanks for joining me and chatting. Appreciate all your insight. Looking forward to the run program.
Thanks, Matt. Really appreciate you having me on here. And I'm super excited to be with the ZA program for 2021.
Last week, the inaugural ZA Run team completed the Berlin Marathon. Here's a little taster of their experience.
First marathon. Hope I'm ready for this.
What am I doing? Yeah. Right now, all good.
They're pretty nervous, but they're fired up. So I think they're ready to kind of just get the walk started over there. Because I think that's going to like calm them down a little bit. And then once you get over to the starting line with all the people, yeah, I think like they're going to really get in the groove.
Hello Zwift, my name is Kelly. I'm a member 4 and a content creator from Gloucestershire in the UK. I'm really excited to be joining Zwift Academy Run program this year and can't wait to get started. So a little bit about me and my running. I started running around 5 years ago, started with your normal couch to 5K, but it escalated pretty quickly into marathons and ultra marathons. I've done road, I've done trail. I love setting myself a goal, so for me, going for a 5-kilometre goal is something that's quite difficult as I'm used to the longer distances, but something that I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into. My current 5K PB is at 24:55 and that was during marathon training. So I'm really looking forward to, over the next 8 weeks, seeing what I can achieve and to see if I can knock that down to what I would love is below sub 24. It's a big ask, but I'm really excited to just have a go and see if I can do it. But any improvement on my PB would be amazing. So today's workout is a 5K baseline and we're going to see where I am at with my fitness. This is just to find out where you're starting from. No pressure. The heart rate's creeping up. 1 mile left. Crank it up. There it is. Come on, let's go. We've got our baseline. We've got to start. I'm hot now. Very hot. Today's workout is alternating hills. So we're doing 1 minute of a steep incline followed by a rest and then 2 minutes of slightly less incline but a longer duration and again a rest. So here we go, Zwift Academy Run, session 1. First set of intervals. Now a little walk break. Yep, I'm pumping the arms. And I'm getting my knees up, I think. Set 1 done. So you will see that I have decorated my wall in the hope of giving me some extra motivation, especially for Zwift Academy. Okay, set number 2 coming up. Let's go. Just 30 seconds of this hill run. Trying to stay light on my feet, yeah. Almost there. That's it, halfway. Thanks, I'm looking great. You're looking great. 3 sets done. 1 more to go. Right, last set. Woo! Yeah! We did it! Session 1 done. Well done, Zwift Academy. I loved that session. I hope you did too. Until next time.
This week's ZA Road workout is called FTP Boost. This session is ideal for improving short bursts of power. Short bursts of power involve the anaerobic system, and this workout is ideal for building that system's strength. The first spike is a 30-second effort that will build lactate in your body. You'll feel it, but enjoy it if you can, as this is crucial for working on your FTP. Following that, there's a 1-minute recovery, so you can bounce back and smash the following 7 minutes effort at threshold. Expect these threshold efforts to feel a bit more challenging than usual due to the opening spike, but this is key when tackling longer segments. Don't forget that recovery ride. We suggest you do this after workout 6. You can get signed up to one right away. Good luck, and let me know how you get on in the comments below.
All right, here we go. Workout 6.
Are you ready to dance, OJ?
Bring it on. Let's get after it.
Let's go. There's a big 30-second effort coming up.
First little surge is done.
1 minute to catch your breath.
And then it's the 7 minutes in the first set.
Breathe. 1 down, 2 to go.
Ah!
Big surge coming in hot.
Yeah! As it says here, put a little more mustard on it.
I just finished interval number 2, and that was harder than interval number 1.
2 3 turns, 2 turns.
That took everything I had. And let's go in for the very last interval of Zwift Academy 2021. Woo! And we're done.
Erica, we did it.
We just finished Zwift Academy's workout number 6. You should be proud of yourselves. All Zwift Academy workouts are done.
Erica, we made it to the end, but the journey is not over. Erica, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, OJ?
Tired, emotional, but that's my usual state of affairs. How did you find workout 6?
Workout number 6 was tough, but I enjoyed it. Out of all of the workouts, I enjoyed that one the best.
Why did you like it so much?
It was actually really hard. I didn't have to think about switching out the intervals. It went from 4 minutes of pain and then 3 minutes more of more pain. So I was able to anticipate that 3 times and hang on.
Yeah, well, we're done though. We've reached sort of the end. We've still got to do the finish line ride. What do you feel like now that we have completed it? We're almost at graduation.
OJ, I've began scanning Zwift races, so I know my confidence is there.
Yeah, it is, because I think if you've done workout 6, then you can race. Absolutely, you can. So are we looking at a race together then?
I don't know about together, OJ. I saw your FTP.
I think we could race together. I want to be there with you when you race for the first time. If we've done this together, we've got to end it together.
If that's possible, let's do it.
Well, here we go, Erica. I've got a good idea. We've reached the end. How about we do the finish line ride together?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we might be separated just by an Atlantic, but I reckon together on wherever we do it, I think we'll nail that finish line ride. So you up for it?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Sadly, that's all we have time for today, but I'll be back next week with an action-packed show as Zwift Academy Road comes to an end. I'm off to do some laps.
That is the final road workout done for me. I'm looking forward to seeing how myself and Erica have improved when we do our finish line rides next week. If you're set to graduate from Zwift Academy this week, congratulations. If you missed out, then why not sign up to Zwift Academy Run before it's too late? Matt Lieto, who knows a thing or two about running, will be with us for the duration of the run and Tri-Academy, so why not check out the links below on how you can register.
is for 6 ZRL courses, from the flatlands of Makuri Islands to Watopia's 2 bridges, as well as the streets of Old London town. The 6 ZRL courses across 5 Zwift worlds were surely made for a white-knuckle ride, full-on Zwift racing. Will the gravel or road bike dominate the countryside of Makuri Islands? Can the climbers split the pack on the petite climb in France? One thing is for sure, the Yorkshire course is never flat. So, get clipped in and get warmed up for what will be undoubtedly the best ZRL season to date.
To make sure I'm fully prepped for the new Zwift Racing League season, I've not only been taking part in ZA, but as ever, I've been following Shayne Gaffney's Workout of the Week series. So here is the man himself to tell you what he's got up his sleeves this week. I hope he's not wearing a t-shirt.
This week's Workout of the Week is Spaded Sweetie. In this week's workout, we start off with a spade interval set. This gets its name from how it appears upon workout review, which is like a spaded shovel. After the high intensity of the spade interval set, we will move into a progressive over-under sweet spot interval, featuring changes in cadence and intensity that culminate in a 1-minute full gas effort. This is a tough workout, but features a lot of quality time at or above threshold and excellent training stress, all in an hour.
I'm afraid to say that is everything for this week's show. Hopefully you've seen something today that's inspired you to get on Zwift. Feel free to let us know what that is in the comments below. I promise we read them all, personally in bed, with the lights dimmed down to myself. We'll see you next week. And until then, ride on.